Welcome back. Now, a group of private firms in Singapore have come together to help countries in the region in the event of disasters. This was announced by Singapore's Deputy Prime Minister Tharman Shanmugaratnam, who launched the initiative known as the Corporate Citizen Foundation.
The private sector-driven initiative is understood to be the first of its kind in the region. Channel News Asia's Leong Wai Kit with this report.
The idea of pooling together the resources and assets of private firms to help out during a crisis was mooted earlier this year by engineering firm HSL Constructor. It has pumped in 1 million Sing dollars to get the foundation off the ground. The foundation has the following companies on board: Thomson Medical, humanitarian supplies company Golden Season, HSL Constructor, ST Aerospace, and MediaCorp, which would send reporters to ground zero to give first-hand accounts. The foundation's aim isn't to provide relief items such as food or shelter. Instead, it wants to gather data.
The most important thing actually in a major disaster during the acute phase is actually the intelligence or intel, process information, early first-hand information that can go out so that responders like the NGOs or the international organizations can know or it's to make informed decisions as to what to bring in, how much to bring in, who are the people that they need to send in, so that we can avoid duplication of efforts.
And if there's a disaster, the foundation will get air traffic clearance to fly in its members. It will also be in touch with the official ASEAN body that deals with disasters, and that's the ASEAN Coordinating Center for Humanitarian Assistance on Disaster Management, as well as the country's coordinating agencies. In addition to activating response teams in times of disaster through what it terms the SEED platform, which stands for Swift Emergency Evaluation Deployment, the Foundation's other main function is to help disadvantaged communities in the region outside of disaster situations. It will bring systems like this to these communities. This is the only known water filtration system that can churn out 1,200 liters of drinking water per hour. And that's 800 of such bottles.
Now, this pail contains dirty water. And to produce clean drinking water, all I need to do is to step on this unit to pump water through this filter system. And in a matter of seconds, I'll have clean drinking water. And because this system has got carbon filters, the water does not have a foul smell.
Leong Wai Kit, Channel News Asia, Singapore.
Well, almost a year ago, one of the strongest storms ever recorded swept through central Philippines, killing thousands and flattening entire provinces. And now, in a new report analyzing the region's response to Typhoon Haiyan, ASEAN has been urged to increase its ability to mobilize more resources from various fields, including the private sector. And from Jakarta, Sujali Siso has this report.
Huge tracts of land were destroyed. More than 8,000 people died or have been listed as missing. Super Typhoon Haiyan devastated central Philippines provinces in November 2013. And it was by far the biggest test ever faced by ASEAN's 3-year-old Disaster and Emergency Response Group. Based in Jakarta, AHA coordinates emergency and relief efforts across ASEAN's member states.
When we reflect back to the Haiyan experience, one of the things that we need to work more and more is about mobilizing the resources from the entire ASEAN, different partners, different stakeholders, to be united in responding to a disaster when it happened in the ASEAN region.
The AHA Center 88-page report on its operations during Typhoon Haiyan will serve as a baseline from which the group will aim to coordinate a multifaceted response to future disasters in ASEAN. While the region's militaries have played a key role in large-scale disaster operations, AHA says the private sector can also play a significant role.
Private sectors have resources, private sectors has talent as well, and private sectors has a lot of better ideas as well, innovation, where we believe would be important in responding in the region in ASEAN.
Humanitarian experts point out most of the military assets which are deployed for disaster response situations are available within the private sector domain. And so the task at hand is to successfully integrate the private sector into the region's emergency and relief mechanism to ensure a more considered, comprehensive and innovative response. 70% of the world's natural disasters happen here in Asia. The region is also the world's growth engine, fueled by significant private sector contributions. If harnessed correctly, its abundant resources and capabilities could form a powerful force in the domain of ASEAN humanitarian assistance. Sujadi Siswa, Channel News Asia, Jakarta.